Well, I was first diagnosed in 2003 in Crumlin Hospital with leukemia. I was 13 at the time, so pretty young. When I first found out I was sick, obviously I was kind of scared, but I was confused as well because I didn't really know exactly what leukemia was. I knew it was cancer, but I didn't really know what was going to happen to me. So yeah, I was quite scared at the time. And when my mum and dad found out I was sick, they were obviously shocked. They were very upset, and like my sisters were very upset as well. And they looked really tired, especially my mum, because she would stay in Crumlin with me when I was having treatment. So they did look pretty wear down or worn down. When I saw like my parents were upset, I kind of felt you get even more scared because usually you kind of look at your parents for like comfort and support. Because they were upset, you're kind of even more kind of shocked and afraid. So it was kind of tough at the start, yeah. I got sick when I was just about to finish 6th class. So when I was going into secondary school, like that's hard enough as it is. But when I first went in there, like I had no hair, I was wearing the bandanas. But the school was really nice, like they allowed me wearing bandanas. They actually allowed other students wear bandanas so that I didn't feel so separated from everyone. Well, I first heard about Barretstown when I was in Crumlin. A nurse told me about it and he was like, oh, a lot of patients have been there, you should try it out. Like I can ring them up for you if you want. And so yeah, we rung up, and actually Barretstown was real good because they kind of knew I was nervous about going down for the first time. So they actually allowed myself and my parents go down when there wasn't a camp going on, just to check out the place, see what it was like. And so that kind of helped me for when I was going to go down like that summer, because I kind of knew my parents knew what was to be expected and stuff. So when I first went down there, I wasn't as scared. I was scared because I was leaving my parents for the first time while I was sick. So I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, what if I need my mum or something? But Barretstown is fine. Like you have the med shed, so if something does happen, which probably wouldn't, but just in case, you can always go there, like get your medicines if you're not feeling well, and get your treatment if you're still on treatment. And the people are just lovely. Like they know if you're too tired to do something, they don't push you. They like encourage you, but they don't push you too much, because they know like what you're going through. But the people there are lovely. They're so encouraging. A nurse in Crumlin told me about it. They're like, oh, you should check it out. A lot of patients have been there and they've all really enjoyed it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a go, So we rung up and they said that if we wanted to, myself and my parents could go down, like just to check it out, see what it was like. And there wasn't a camp on at the time, so I didn't really know. I didn't really feel the buzz that was going on. So that was nice to go down because I was able to catch my bearings, know what was to be expected and things. And then when I went down that summer for actual camp, like it was just amazing. When you first go there, like I don't know, you feel this kind of energy or something. You're like, wow, I really want to dance or something. It's really good fun from the very start. So and like the people there are so nice. They're so encouraging, and like they don't push you to do anything you don't want to, but they do kind of encourage you to take part in as much as you can, because they know you can. So they don't treat you like you are a sick child, which is kind of what you were treated like back at home. Okay, well, Barretstown is just a place to be a kid, I think. You aren't treated as like a sick child. You are just there to have fun, do all these amazing activities that they have here. And yeah, just have fun and enjoy yourself. Like it says, it's serious fun, and does exactly what it says on the tin, After coming back from Barretstown, I definitely think I'm a much more confident person. When you're sick, you kind of lose confidence in yourself. But when you come back here, you just feel like your normal self, I guess. When you're sick, it kind of knocks you down. You don't feel good about yourself. You lose all your confidence. But coming back, you just feel like a totally new person, I guess. And yeah, you learn things about yourself, and you know that you can do whatever you set your mind to, Just because you're sick, it doesn't mean you can't ride a horse or like do high ropes or something like that. You are just like everyone else, like whether you're sick or not, So it's pretty good. Yeah, great.